What's up, guys? My name is Chris, and today I wanted to do a real quick video of my Mustang GT500. Now, this is a 2020 model. I actually just got it about 3 weeks ago. We've been having some pretty bad weather, so I haven't really got to drive it much. And I wanted to do a real quick video, just kind of showing you the inside, showing the outside, and just take you for a real quick test drive and let you see how it sounds, or hear how it sounds rather, and let you see how it drives. So I'm gonna go ahead and start up the vehicle here. To start up this one, you don't have an actual key that you put in it. You do have your key fob here, which is it's got the unlock, it's got the lock button, and then right here, if you hit it twice after it's locked, you can do the remote start. And then you do have your trunk button there, so all you got to do is hit that button twice and it will open your trunk. And then of course you have the panic button, which is at the very bottom. But as long as you have this present, you just put your foot on the brake and then you hit this engine start stop button. And as you can hear, it sounds awesome. This is probably one of the best sounding cars that I've ever had. I have had a GT350 as well, and they're pretty comparable. They sound really good. So all right, we'll start off in the gauge cluster here. I wanted to show you how neat looking this gauge is. Now these are totally different than the Mustang GT350. It does have an all digital gauge, which is quite a bit different than the other ones. So in my opinion, this is probably the best looking gauge cluster that they have came out with so far. It's just really nice looking, real slick looking. So if you look over here to the right, you will notice this is the gear shifter. Now this car does not come with the manual transmission option. The only option you have is automatic, which, you know, a lot of people like that. Some people do not like that. I actually kind of like it. As I'm getting older, I'm finding out, I'm realizing that I like automatic more and more. So, but you'll notice here, the park is on the very far left side, and then if you wanted to shift the gear to the reverse, all you do is just turn it one notch, and then if you wanted to shift it to neutral, one more notch, and then finally your drive gear is on the very far right side. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn that back all the way over here, and then if you wanted to put it in paddle shift mode, you will hit that M button basically right in the center of your selector there. So you hit that button and then you'll be able to use the paddle shift. So here the shift down button is on the left side, and then of course your shift up is on the right side. All right, then we're moving on to the other buttons and stuff that we've got in the center dash here. So we got the mode button, which if you'll notice, if you hit the mode button up once in the gauge cluster over here, it's normal. Hit it again and it goes to sport mode. And then if you hit it a third time, it'll go to track mode. And a fourth time it goes to drag strip mode, which is a really neat little feature. It actually, I don't really know how to do it quite yet, but it'll actually lock your brakes down in the front, so you can basically heat up your tires if you wanted to be on the drag strip, so your tires stick to the pavement and everything. So then of course if you hit it again, it goes to slippery mode. So if you're driving on wet roads or anything like that, it's a really neat little feature to help you stay on the road. Because these things do have, it does come with 760 horsepower, which is coming from a V8 engine, which is supercharged. So this car is extremely fast and will get away from you real quick if you ain't careful. And then we move over here to the exhaust mode, which, like I said, I really like the sound of the factory exhaust, to be honest with you. It does have 3 different settings for that as well. It has normal, and then it has sport, which is just a little bit louder, and then of course you got your quiet or track mode, which is just a tad louder than that, and then finally you do have a quiet mode, which, like if you're in your subdivision or something like that, you want to keep it quiet, then that's a perfect setting for that. So then of course you move up to your climate controls here. We do have it has basically passenger and driver settings, which is really nice, especially my family. They always stay cold and I'm always stay hot, so I kind of like to keep my side a little colder than theirs. Of course they like to keep theirs really warm, as they burn me out of here if otherwise. So, but your fan speed settings are in the center there. Of course you can see It changes your fan speed. You can see it in your screen there. And then of course your power off if you want to turn everything off from both sides. Then we move on up here. This is our radio controls here. So you got your tune button on the right side there. So all you do is you turn it for tuning a radio, and then if you wanted to volume up or volume down, of course, you got your button on the left side there. Now all of this stuff can be controlled from inside of your screen there. So like if you wanted to change your source of the radio, you got your AM, your FM, your Sirius XM radio, your CD, and then of course you got your phone if your phone's connected. And then of course you can control everything else. You got your climate controls, which you can operate from inside here or here. And then you got your phone, which basically it has all the features that your phone has, because it's, you know, you can hit your phone pad. If you go back, then you can hit basically everything that you can hit on your phone that you can use in the screen here. So really neat little thing there. And then if you'll notice, if you come up here to the you got your oil pressure gauge there, and then you have your oil temperature gauge over here on the right, which, you know, these cars get a little hot sometimes, so you got to be real careful with that and just always keep an eye on that. Then really neat little steering wheel setup here. I like the little Cobra in the center there. It's really nice looking. And then of course you do have your all your radio controls here. You can volume up, volume down, and then you can adjust your settings for your, as far as your station goes on your radio. Then you have your cruise control, and you can set that up there. And then you have your cruise control, and you can set that up here. And then you also have your navigation and all that you can set from here. And then as far as your screen and all that, or your menu settings and stuff, you can control all that here. And then of course you have your blinkers on the left, and then you have your wipers on the right, just like a normal car does. So this particular car, I've only got 363 miles on it so far. So again, I haven't got to drive it much. We've been having some pretty bad weather here for the last 2 to 3 weeks, so just hadn't had a chance to drive it much. And it is full of gas now. It says 195 miles to empty, which I just filled it up. So you must not get a whole lot of mileage to the tank. It must only hold, I think it was like $38 to fill it up. So it doesn't hold a whole lot of gas, but you know, it's a sports car. So all right, then of course over here on our left hand side, we've got our door panels, which are really nice. You know, you got your door latch right here, and then you have your unlock and lock buttons right here. And then down here at the bottom, you've got your window controls, your window up and window down. Or actually, I'm sorry, it's the left one is for your left hand side window, the right one is for your right hand side window, and then you got your mirror controls right here. Then of course up here on the dash, again, you got your headlight controls and all that over here. So it's got a pretty decent sized glove box over here. As you can see, I got quite a bit of stuff in there, but and then up here it does have the GT500 emblem right there on there, and then it says chassis L4 692. It does have the Ricardo seats, which are very nice. I guess my only complaint with the seats is that they're not power seats, but other than that, they're very comfortable. Really plush, really nice seats. I'm very happy with the seats. And I think most of the Mustangs actually come with the with these types of seats, unless it's the cloth or, you know, there's a straight leather. But and then of course you got your passenger side door panel over there, which has all the same features, except for you can't control your driver's side door, of course, but that's no different than any other. But it does have the leather, you know, leather inserts and all that stuff on the door panel, which to me again is super nice. All right guys, so I'm gonna get out and show you the outside of the vehicle here, and then we're gonna go for a quick test drive and just kind of show you everything about this car as far as on the outside as well. So all right, so here we go. right, guys, so like I said, it is the Performance Blue, which is really pretty color. It's got like a metallic, kind of a metallic base to the paint there. It also has the white racing stripes down at the bottom, and then it has the carbon fiber inserts at the very bottom of the skirt there. It does come with the really nice wheels. It is not the carbon fiber wheels that comes on the track package, but these are in the front, or in the back rather, is 315 30 ZR20s. And then if you move on up here to the front, let's see here, this comes with the Michelin tires, which are a really good brand of tire. Let's see. All right, so it looks like the fronts are 305 30 ZR20s. All right, so I'm just going to show you guys around the car here, let you get a look at it, and we're going to go for a quick test drive. As you can see, this thing is sharp, man. It's a nice looking car. I really like the front end of these things. It's a little bit different than the 350s, GT350s, but extremely nice. And I like the hood inserts, you know, as far as the hood vents on the top of the hood there. Again, I'm gonna walk around it and show you the car here. So, all right, guys, so we're going to get in and take it for a quick test drive, let you hear how it sounds, and so here we go. I'm not going to do much talking while we're driving here, that way you can hear the actual sound of the car and get the full feel of it. So all right, I'm going to go ahead and put it down and drive, and I'm gonna put it in track mode, and then I'm gonna change the exhaust to track mode as well. So all right, so here we go. Like I said, I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking while we're driving here, just because I wanted to let you hear the the sound of the car and see what you guys thought about it. So I'm just going to do a quick little drive here. We are the lake's right there across from us. There, we're fixing to turn here to the right, but we are in Dandridge, Tennessee. So I'm just going to let you guys. I'm going to shut up and let you guys hear the car and enjoy the drive. I am going to say we are going to be a little careful around here, because the cops will get you around here if they catch you speeding like that. This car is extremely fast, and it will get away from you really quick if you ain't careful, especially on a slick, wet road or something. The roads have kind of dried off now, so they're a lot better condition than it was earlier today. We've been having quite a bit of rain around here the last few days. Apologize if that sun's right in you guys' eyes. I do want to say, if you guys have enjoyed this video and would like to see other videos like it, please like and subscribe. It definitely helps the YouTube algorithm. I am new to this, and I do have quite a few different toys and cars that I'd like to show you guys. But this is the very first video I put out, and I would definitely appreciate if you guys would like and subscribe to the channel. So. Guys could also, let me know what I did wrong in the video. If I need to make any changes, any kind of criticism is definitely welcomed, and I would appreciate it, actually. That way I know what not to do next time and what I need to change. So again, I appreciate you guys watching my video, and if you did like it, please like and subscribe. Turn the heat on a little bit here because the windows are starting to fog up on me. Alright, so I'm gonna turn around here and start heading back towards the house. Like I said, this exhaust sounds amazing on this car. To be honest with you, I'm happy with the factory exhaust on it. I personally don't like changing anything like that on my cars. I really like to kind of keep them factory. A lot of you guys out there like to do a lot of mods and stuff to your cars, and that's perfectly okay. I just personally like them the way they are. Now guys, we do actually have a couple businesses over in Gatlinburg where we rent out UTVs, which is like a side-by-side, Polaris Razors, Can-Am Maverick X3s. We've got some Polaris Rangers, some Can-Am Defenders. I've got some of the Honda Talons that we rent out. We've got several different types of vehicles that we rent out over there. Also have some Jeeps. I've got some of the Polaris Slingshots, and then we got some of the Vanderhall, a Vanderhall Venice that we have. Our website is actually www.rockytopadventurerentals.com. If you guys want to check us out on there, you're more than welcome to, and you can actually reserve online. But these are for driving around the national park in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. So you can actually experience like Cades Cove and Klingman's Dome, just different areas like that. But again, if that's something you would like to do, and just feel free to check us out. We'll be happy to take care of you. So, and if you're more comfortable calling in for a reservation, you can do that as well. Just give them a call and they'll take care of you over the phone. So I hope I get to see you guys or meet some of you guys when you come in there. So. definitely please make sure you make comments at the bottom of the screen there, so I'll know what I need to improve on. And you know, if you want to see any other different types of videos, you know, please comment on that stuff. It definitely helps me to know what kind of what kind of content you guys are looking for and what y'all like to see. So I want to thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next video.